thyroidism. And I was on medication for that, and she said, you know, why don't you do Ultimate Reset? So I was like, okay. Scared me to death to do Ultimate Reset. The food, I was like, I can't do this, I can't do this. The Green Monster is horrible. Detox, it's not, I didn't like it. But towards the end of it, I felt good. I hadn't felt that good in years. And then I went for blood work, and my doctor said, oh, you're doing good. What are you doing? I was like, well, have you ever heard of Shakeology? I didn't even talk about any of this to my doctor. I just did it. And so now I am no longer on medication. I am off of levothyroxine for my thyroid, and I am off of my diabetic medicine for my insulin resistance. And I am in the middle of 21-day fix now, starting week 2 tomorrow, Monday. And when I finish that, on April 28th, I will start round 3 of Ultimate Reset. So, for someone who was completely scared of doing Ultimate Reset, I had the best results from it. And I would say everybody to do it. If you're not a coach, if you're a coach and you haven't done it, you haven't done the best program that they have available. And so, and with the support of Mindy and everybody in this room, y'all helped me get through one of the hardest years last year that I ever had. Both my mom and my dad was diagnosed with cancer. And thankfully, they're both in remission, but with Mindy's support and Beachbody, I was able to make it through and to be healthy and to lose weight during it. So, y'all don't know that. I don't put that out there a lot. So for anybody that I am friends with on Facebook, y'all helped me a whole lot through this all. And so anybody and everybody who's not a part of Beachbody, they don't know what they're missing out on. So that's it.
As you can see, it's like I said, whether you're going through divorce, whether you've lost your job, whether you're facing health issues for yourself or your family, Beachbody, the community, there's no other. She's really stepped it up too. She believes in herself, and she's got a goal of Diamond by Summit. I know she can get it done, don't you? Okay, before we head on to the video, I'd like to bring up Arnold and Jeff. It's awesome to have corporate here. I want to see attendance keep growing so that they keep coming back, don't you? Yeah. All right.
It's on. How's everybody doing? Okay. Last time I was here was in March of last year. Who was there when I was here? Raise your hands. That's it. That's all that was here. So, give yourselves a round of applause for being here. Anybody that helped put this event together, would you raise your hand or stand? We want to recognize you and thank you for doing this. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and we're excited to be here. We're excited about Houston. I remember about probably 2 years ago, is Shelly Levine, is she here? Yeah, she's one of our original diamonds that helped put this event together. I think we barely had maybe 15, 20 people in the room, so that's fun to see you grow, 150 plus people today. I just wanted to get started by asking you guys a question. Do you guys believe in coincidence? Anybody believe in coincidence? Okay. I'm going to have to beg to differ with those of you that say that they do. I don't believe in coincidence. The gentleman that lost over 100 pounds, what's your name? Okay, and how did you hear about Beachbody?
I actually just from a friend who heard of P90X, and I bought Power 90 on Amazon.
On Amazon. I'm sure glad your friend was there. He wasn't a coach. Okay, good. I would talk to him if he was a coach. There's no such thing as coincidence. There's people, there's circumstances, there's experiences that you go through that shape you as a human being, that shape you up to the person that you are today. There's absolutely no coincidence. And here's what happens. Ever have those times where you go through a situation and you go, wow, what's that? Is that supposed to teach me something? Ever go, no, it's not teaching me anything, and You just gotta let it go. What happens? It comes back as a revolving door. It hits you in the face again. And if you don't obey and listen to what the situation is telling you, what the circumstance is telling you, it comes back harder and harder and stronger, right? And so obviously you made the choice to check out Beachbody, to try our products. Aren't you glad you lost 100 pounds? By the way, give him another round of applause. By the way, you didn't hear about his story, but maybe he shared his story before. Alex here, if he hadn't run into his coach, he wouldn't be standing here 140 pounds lighter than he was about a year ago. Where's Sam? Sam Thornton. Sam, where's Sam? She here? She's in the back. Of course she's going to be in the back when I talk about her. Sam lost 76 pounds and right now has the possibility to build her business full-time as a coach. If she had not listened to what Mimi said, she wouldn't have that possibility. Isn't that crazy? Now, with coincidence, what happens is it keeps coming right back to you, and you've got to make a decision. So what I'm going to ask you guys to do, since you're taking time away from your families, your loved ones, some of you, braved the traffic, come out here, some of you drove 100 miles, 50 miles, is we want you guys to be open, because there is people that you're meeting today, there is messages from the video, there is experiences, there's stories that you heard. How about those stories that you heard, guys? Unbelievable. There's stories that you heard that are there to teach you a lesson, okay? And I'm going to talk about two kinds of people. You've got some new coaches. By the way, if you're a new coach, would you please stand in the last 2 months? Would you please stand? New coaches? Give them a round of applause. Thank you for being here. There's some guests, but I won't pick on you. I won't ask you to stand up. You're already going like, these people are weird. They're happy. They're healthy, they're fit, and then they get paid to share this message? What? Sign me up! These people are weird. And so there's a message here for you. You just need to pay closer attention. Here's what we do from Beachbody. Obviously, we're extremely excited. We started the company as a direct response company, so you would see it on the infomercials. And we found that the quickest way to actually grow, to touch people, to change lives, to hear about these stories, behind the before and afters, is to talk to real people that work out every day, that eat right, that just want to be a little bit better than they were yesterday. Yes? If you're a coach, that's absolutely what it's about. Forget about every single other message that you're going to hear. It's about getting better every single day. A little bit better, a little bit better. And we have a community of people that will help you do that. It doesn't matter what team you're a part of. You're part of Team Houston. It doesn't matter who your coach is. You're everybody's coach, and everybody helps each other, because we know for a fact that the obesity crisis is a big-time crisis. And it's going to require every single one of us to step up. And what that looks like to me, if you're in it for the business, I look at that as opportunity. I look at that as an opportunity to change people's lives, to make an impact, and to, in the course of being a coach, also change your own life, okay? So I'm going to talk to the customers here. One of the things, I talked about the revolving door. We're always going to have new programs. We're always going to come out with new products, okay? So one of the comments that we hear all the time is, hey, your P90X and Insanity is too long. What did we come out with? And? All right. Here's the other comment we hear. You know, I wish I had a plan. I wish I had a nutrition plan. What did we come out with? That's right. Anything else that I can take back? We'll create a program, guys. That revolving door is always going to come around. If you're a coach, we're always going to give you guys the tools to go out there into the marketplace and squash any kind of objection that you're going to run into. If you're a coach that's building the business, this is the revolving door. Depending on how high your goals are, depending on how high your dreams are, that revolving door is going to come out faster and faster. If you're telling us you really want this, that revolving door is going to happen at least 4 times a year through Super Saturdays to remind you of your goals and give you training. It's going to happen once a year through Summit. Okay, who's going to Summit again? I want to see your hands. Okay, that's going to happen. Okay, at least once a year. You're going to have leadership. You're going to have a lot of things that are there. And this is what we do. We promise to give you guys the best programs and the best products on the marketplace. Best programs, best products on the marketplace. One of the things that we do as a regional sales team is we work with all 2-star diamonds and above. By the way, we didn't do a recognition. So if you're a diamond coach, would you stand up? I want to recognize diamond coaches. Diamond and above. Let's hear it for the diamond coaches. Good. Thank you. How about star diamond coaches? Raise your hand if you're already standing, Trey. All right, let's hear it for the star diamond coaches. And so the team is growing, and Carl believes so much in you guys. So think about this. If I asked you on a level from 1 to 10, how much do you believe in yourself? You don't need to tell me. Carl Dyklar, a CEO, probably believes in you at least a couple notches up from where you believe yourself. He believes in you guys so much that he's focused on the network. The network is 100% of his focus right now, and he's giving resources and tools for you guys to be successful, like putting together this video every single 3 months, and also having regional sales teams. So one of the things that we do, we mentor and coach those of you guys that decide to be serious about the business. So once you get to 2-star diamond, you're going to hear from us. We're going to offer support. We're going to offer coaching, mentoring, and make sure that you guys are going alongside the family, the Beachbody family. Looks like Nikki's going to be next, yes? All right, okay, very good. So we just expanded a team. We just hired a phenomenal individual. Some of you have gotten to know him. He's got a lot of experience. He's a great guy. You can't teach that. You can't teach personality. We've had a ton of time, a lot of fun getting to know him. Yes, making fun of him. He's the new guy. Please give a round of applause, a Houston round of applause to our new regional sales manager, Mr. Jeff Coleman.
I guess this is the new guy hat. First of all, Jeff Cromick here, and it was not coincidence that I met this guy or Beachbody. It was definitely destiny for me. I've been 6 years in the health and wellness industry, and I have a passion. I love hearing all of your stories and meeting you guys, because your passion of helping people is definitely my passion as well. Seeing people succeed, your stories, you guys' successes, I'm anxious and excited to be a part of that and watch you guys. I have the honor to work with Arnaud. You guys all know him very well. He's fantastic. He's a great role model for every one of you guys, including myself. So I'm looking forward to that. The one thing I wanted to tell you is health is really important to me. And I love the model that Carl has of end the trend with obesity, health, fitness, nutrition. And I love the model that Beachbody stands for. And so I'm looking forward to being with each one of you guys and pushing forward with health, wellness, and opportunity. So I'll just turn the time back to you.
Thank you. All right, we're about ready for the video? Okay, I'll leave you with this. I'm a big fan of personal development. 2 things that I would highly recommend you guys do. Number 1, you gotta look for a mentor. You gotta look for someone that has been where you want to be, and ask them questions. If they're not available, offer to take them to dinner. If they're not available, offer to pay them to take them to dinner. Okay? A mentor will change your life. One of my early mentors was Jim Rohn. Anybody know Jim Rohn? I've never met him, but he's a big-time mentor of mine. One of the things that he said, literally, I ran into his writings and his audios back in 2006, and since then my life has absolutely changed for the better. One of the things that he says is about every single day, any event that you go to, don't go through the day. Do not go through the day. Make sure that you take from the day. Don't go through the day. A day, as you guys can tell, from the powerful, emotional, sad story that Alex shared with us, a day is a hugely important part of your life. And so you're here for a reason. There's no coincidence that you're here. So if I can urge you one thing, make sure that you don't go through the day, that you actually take from the day. Thank you guys. Let's roll the video.
Make sure you take